wanted. Believe me, the Menendez brothers don't have shit on the Siguro brothers, okay? We took these little sociopaths to visit my sister last Thanksgiving in Florida. And on Thanksgiving Day, we did what a lot of families down there do. We just went on a family walk, like a nice casual stroll. And on this family walk, we ended up at a little pond. And at the pond, there were other families feeding bread to ducks. It looked like a painting. And I remembered, as we approached, thinking to myself, I wonder how my boys will ruin this, right? So we walk up, and this guy sees me. He goes, oh, hey, man, you want some bread? I go, yeah, thanks, dude. And then I turn to fucking teacher. I go, hey, teach. Bread? And he goes, give me that. And he's just like throwing it as hard as he can. And I'm like, all right. And then I turn to his brother. I go, here you go. He goes, I don't want that. I go, what? He goes, I don't need that. Happy Thanksgiving. And then he just walks up to the edge of the water and he grabs a duck by the neck. And he holds it up like he's Genghis Khan, okay? He's like, you know, the duck is like, bah! And I look at teacher, and teacher's like, I go, what are you doing? He goes, we can cook it. I go, no. We're all set today, pal. He goes, can I keep it? I go, of course not. He goes, you're never fun. I go, let it go. And he goes, oh. And then I turn and I see all the other parents are like, ha. And I go, he's a foster kid, like they're bad, you know? We're trying to make him good for you guys. Yeah. Well, you know, we got him in Ukraine. He's been a handful. He's blonde. They bought it. This tour has been a lot of fun. We've gone to a lot of insane. I mean, he hates his real name. And this is something that came about a few years ago. And when it first happened, I got kind of nervous. So I did what you do in those situations. I asked other parents, and they were like, oh, it's just a phase. I go, what? He's a little phase. He's going through a phase. A lot of kids don't like their names, but it'll end in just a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a phase. Do you know how long it's been? About 3 years. That isn't so much a phase, in my opinion, as a new path. That's where I think we are. His birth name is Julian. That's what we've always called him, and that's what he used to respond to, because it's his fucking name, right? He would also respond to variations of it. Julian, Juju, Jujito, Julian. And he'd be like, mm-hmm. And then one day, about 3 years ago, I was like, hey, Julian. He was like, don't ever call me that. I hate that name. When you say that name, I want to die. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. So now this kid will only talk to us if we call him by his self-imposed name, which, buckle up, is teacher. Is there a creepier name to use when addressing a small child? Like, hello, my teacher. Is this The Shining? Because it feels like it. It feels like Jordan Peele's next movie, like a fucking kid from the woods that walks into town to follow teacher and live long. And you're like, okay. You get it, right? I walk into my own house and I go, is teacher here? And he goes, yes. And I go, hello, sir. And people have the balls to ask me, they're like, are you worried? Of course I'm fucking worried. The only other person I know that went by teacher is Charles Manson. So yeah, I'm worried. He was a substitute teacher. Now, his older brother, he likes math. He likes video games. He's an interesting kid. He also has the voice of somebody who gargles with butane. I don't know what is happening. He's 9 years old, and he's like, "What's up, bro?" I go, "Hey, how's working in the mines? Is that fun?" He's also bananas. If I say, "Let's go out," he's like, "All right." He'll come in the living room wearing rain boots, tighty-whities, and goggles. And I'm like, "Are you on shrooms right now?" The only place you can wear that is a gay parade. And no, it's cool if you are, but there isn't one today. So put some fucking clothes on, okay? We took these two future subjects of America's most at the naval prison that houses some of the most dangerous men on earth, and also other people who have never done anything. Did you know? Look it up. Did you know that the guards there are specially trained? Now, I know this because I went there. I went to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to do shows for fucking us. Yeah, for the troops. They weren't like, "Here's the 9/11 planners, why don't you give them a giggle?" That'd be insane if they were like, "Get in there and you make Khalil Sheikh Mohammed laugh." And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, "Ha ha ha, I like, he's a funny guy." So when you go to Gitmo, you don't just buy a ticket, right? You fly to Florida, and a military plane picks you up, and they take you to the base. And you're greeted by high-ranking naval officers, and they're pretty formal. They go, "Thank you for coming. We're all excited for your show. We're going to put you in the special housing unit. Let us know if you need anything." And you go, "Thanks very much." And then they pass you off to some Marines who are a little different. And then first thing these guys said to me, they go, "You want to see some shit?" I go, "Yeah, fuck yeah, of course, yes." So these guys put me in a Jeep, and they took me to a hilltop. And right away, they're like, "You shouldn't be up here, man. This is classified." I go, "You just fucking drove me here." And they're like, "All right, good point." And they point to this white building in the distance. They go, "That's level 4. That's what you see on the news." I go, "Wow." And then they tell me this fascinating insight. They tell me that the guards there are specially trained. So I assume they're talking about Navy SEALs. They go, "No, no, no. They're trained for their demeanor, how they carry themselves." I said, "What do you mean?" They said, "Well, the prisoners often protest their imprisonment by throwing their feces and their urine in the guards' faces. And the guards are not allowed to retaliate. They're only allowed to say two things back to the prisoner when that happens. They're allowed to say, 'Are you hungry?' or 'Are you thirsty?' That's it. And if the guard..." It's funny when you think about it. If the guard does retaliate, the guard can be court-martialed, meaning you can go to prison for retaliating against someone who threw shit and piss in your face. This is what it's like to be the father of a 6-year-old boy. My son, yeah, that's called an A1 setup. That's why I'm a big-time comedian. Sure. I have two sons. They're both kind of dicks, but the 6-year-old, I walked into my house a couple of weeks ago, and he goes, "Hey, man." He goes, "Pick me up." I go, "Pick you up?" He goes, "Hold me." He hasn't asked me to hold him in like a year. I go, "You mean to hold you?" He goes, "Yeah, man, pick me up." All right, so I pick him up. I'm looking at my baby boy. You go, "You just want a dad to hold you?" He goes, "It feels good, man." I go, "I like it too, buddy." And then a moment later, I feel a hot, piercing, spreading sensation on my midsection. I go, "Are you peeing on me?" And he goes, "Yeah." I wanted to hit him so bad. Like, really hit him too, you know? Like, knock his fucking teeth out of his mouth. But I didn't. I dropped him. I go, "Are you hungry? Are you thirsty?" that why you did that? This kid is